next technique I'd like to cover is the inside trip. The inside trip, we can do it for a number of positions. We can do the inside trip from the over and under position. We can do it from just the underhook position. We can secure it from the overhook position. First key point on the inside trip is we need to make our opponent step or move him in a circle. Pull him so we can come in and step for the hook. Here. It's important that we make our opponent step. If our opponent's legs are back and we try to step in for the inside trip, we'll go right to our back here and we'll fall right on our back. So it's important that we make our opponent step. The next key point on the inside trip is blocking his leg. Pull him, block inside his leg, and we want to make sure that we start to get our chest to lean forward, and we want to bring our arm down to block the leg. If you don't bring your arm down to block the leg, he can step out here. So I go to inside trip him, he steps out. So we need to bring our hand down here. From here, we want to lean forward into our opponent and cover him. From the underhook position, from the overhook position. Another key point when doing an inside trip is when we step in and we block, our opponent will try to counter us. It's important that we hop on our back foot into our opponent until he falls. Hop on our back foot. Pull him, step, block, hop. Now it may take 2 hops, it may take 3 hops, it may take 6 hops, depending on how easy our opponent goes down. But I think this key point will help you.
In this example, Jesse Rios sets up an inside trip on Eddie Urbano, but he neglects to block the leg, and Urbano steps back out. Here from an overhook, Brian Dahl again steps in an inside trip on Eddie Urbano, but he blocks the leg, successfully completing the takedown, getting back exposure as well. In this example, Kendall Cross is able to secure the inside trip successfully on Rob Calabrese by keeping his chest tight to the body in bear hug position as he goes down. From a front headlock position, Zeke Jones sets up an inside trip on Tuguzov of the USSR. He blocks the leg, successfully completing the move. Tuguzov, knowing he's in trouble, bails out rather than giving back exposure. Now let's look at some drills for this inside trip. Practice maneuvering your partner, stepping inside one side, then with the other leg. Remembering to block the leg as frequently as possible. By having your opponent not block the leg, you're able to practice both stepping in and blocking, as well as stepping back out when your opponent steps in and fails to block.
You've just watched the second in a series of videotapes designed to help you improve your basic wrestling skills. Through the instruction you've received and the live action footage you've watched, you've been well schooled in the area of takedowns. Good luck to you in the upcoming season, and for myself and Winning Wrestling Techniques, thank you, and I'm sure I'll see you soon.